Now, we move on to the movie. Oh, boy.
I'm getting them twice this week, apparently.
Van Helsing,
Yes.
as suggested by the Jimmer, once again.
I hate it when both of my things get pulled out.
Written and directed by Steven... Bono's probably... Oh, fuck you, Westerberg.
What?
Jimmy says Bono is probably the best singer of all time.
Steven Tyler.
He's doing that
to crank me up.
Ruffle your feathers.
Fucker.
Wait until we're done the review.
Oh no, don't worry. He can't mess this up for you. Written and directed by Stephen Sommers. Mm-hmm. This was released on May 7th of 2004. Mm-hmm. Made on a budget of $160 million. Adjusted for inflation, that's $260.7 million.
Dear Lord.
The box office take is $320 million. Mm-hmm. Adjusted for inflation, $521.4 million.
Nice profit.
No. Widely considered a flop.
You're not wrong there.
And there's a good fucking reason why. Our cast of characters, we have Hugh Jackman, number 3, Hugh Jackman. Sorry, I'm on a crackhead Bob kick today. Hugh Jackman is Gabriel Van Helsing.
Okay.
Kate Beckinsale as Anna Valerius. Mm-hmm. Richard Roxburgh as Count Vlasadius Dracula. Mm-hmm. David Wenham as Carl.
Friar Carl.
Yes, Friar Carl. Schuler Hensley as the Frankenstein's monster. Kevin J. O'Connor as Igor. Will Kemp as Velkan Valerius, Anna's brother. Elena Anya as Alira, who is one of Dracula's wives. Alan Armstrong as Cardinal Jeanette, who is Van Helsing's superior in the Holy Order.
The Vatican, yes.
Sylvia Kaluka as Verona, who's another one of Dracula's wives. Josie Maran as Marishka, who's another one of Dracula's wives. Tom Fisher as the Undertaker. He was fantastic, by the way. Samuel West as Dr. Frankenstein. Stephen Fisher as Dr. Henry Jekyll. And Robbie Coltrane as the voice of Mr. Hyde.
Yep.
Yeah.
You fuckers carry this. I'll interject when it's poignant.
Oh, come on. Why?
Well,
have at it.
It starts out as an old black and white movie. The villagers
as a homage
are coming to get Dr. Frankenstein.
Correct.
And I mean, it is just a beautiful, I mean, setup. They come in, they bust in. You know, the set pieces are wonderful. I mean, then they get chased off into. Well, Dracula reveals that he's funding the experiment.
Correct, and he wants the monster.
Yeah, but no, we don't know why yet, but he wants the monster.
Correct.
The villagers pretty much come in, they escape
yes.
to the windmill. The windmill scene.
Well, they're running away, and then there they are, and then they have to run into the windmill.
Yeah.
And then the villagers decide.
Which a windmill full of absinthe. Yeah.
Yeah.
I don't know why there was so much of it.
Hold on, because everybody was drunk back then. And I should have been drunk when I watched this movie. Doug says he could have done Van Helsing for $50 million. I could have... Dude, this movie should have cost about fucking $50.
No, there was a wonderful period in the 2000s when all of these... I'm just like these big, larger-than-life... I don't want to call them fairy tale, but like... You know, this is where you had A League of Extraordinary Gentlemen.
Yes.
Where you had the other one with
was it
the girl, the gypsy girl, Underworld.
Yes, well, she was in.
Kate Beckinsale.
Yes.
There was these big sprawling set pieces. You always had to have sweeping things.
The Brothers Grimm.
With Brothers Grimm.
Yes.
The one Hansel and Gretel.
Yes.
I mean, this was a time when these movies were they were gaining a lot of momentum, and I blame the Marvel movies for stopping that.
No, you know what stopped it? None of them were fucking good. This was terrible.
This was fun.
Yes, it was.
No,
and it was
even as a fucking popcorn movie, this was ass.
It was meant to be a homage.
But I had a
No.
Yes.
Stop. I'm going to stop you right there. This is a fucking piss poorly acted mishmash of fucking classic monster movies. Nothing more, nothing less.
I will.
Hugh Jackman should be fucking embarrassed.
Well, I will
Baloney.
say
He had a fun time doing this.
This is fucking bullshit.
Kate
it's wonderful.
Beckinsale and Hugh Jackman, I believe, were miscast in this. But the rest of them, the over the top acting by everybody else, it was just a chef's kiss.
This was fucking terrible.
Anyway, so they go to burn down the windmill.
Correct.
And Frankenstein just why? It was beautiful.
And then it collapses.
One of the few performances in this movie that was fucking decent.
There was so many.
Was fucking decent. Not even good. Decent. Was the guy that played Frankenstein's monster. He was acceptable. This was fucking trash.
You said that.
Move
already.
on.
Okay, so
I'm just gonna say trash.
I'm just trying to go through the scenes.
Now what happened? Now this is when Dracula shows up with the three vampires, his three wives. Mm-hmm. They scare off the villagers. And
No. We can't be there yet because they haven't even introduced Van Helsing to go.
No.
Because we have to be
The windmill falls down.
Yeah.
And Dracula and his wives show up and see it burning up in flames.
Yeah.
That's when it exploded.
Okay.
And they think they lost a monster.
Oh, all right. Well, then cut to the Vatican. No, Jekyll and Hyde, London.
Correct.
Right.
No, not London. Paris, France.
Paris, France.
Notre Dame Cathedral.
Yes, and they should have had Quasimodo somewhere in the scene.
Yes, absolutely.
Somebody just sang the bells.
Yes.
Which it did happen when he but the gadgetry he has, those spinning blades.
Yes.
Which were awesome.
Well, he's on the hunt for it's Mr. Hyde.
Yeah.
Mr. Hyde has been going around killing people in London and fled to France. And Van Helsing was there's actually wanted posters of Van Helsing all around Paris. And he happens to find Mr. Hyde at the top of the Notre Dame Cathedral, where a battle ensues.
Yes. A fun battle.
Yes. He gets trapped under a bell. Mm-hmm. And
the bells.
He cuts himself out, falls through the floor. Well, actually, Hyde hears the spinning things. And
yeah.
He's like, what the gives that look like, what's that? And he lifts up the bell and...
Doug says that Eric is going to be a greasy biker having a stroke pretty soon. No, that's why I'm fucking checking out of this conversation. I'll interject when I feel the need. And Doug also says the best actors were The Undertaker and Frankenstein. Yes, the monster and the fucking Undertaker were the highlights of this cinematic piece of shit. Continue.
So
where were we?
So they have the battle.
Yes.
Well,
and
they kills during the whole battle. He kills Jekyll.
Well, first he slices the arm off.
Yeah.
He loses the arm, and then Mr. Hyde had Hugh Jackman over the parapet, dropped him. He uses one of his gadgets,
the Batman,
the Batarang, the bat hook, right through the chest.
Yep.
And he swings through the window, and then he pulls Hyde down, and Hyde dies. And actually, during the fall, turns into Dr. Jekyll.
Yeah.
You're not wrong, Mr. Westerberg.
And chronologically, this took place after A League of Extraordinary Gentlemen, where there was a Jekyll and Hyde in there.
Correct.
And I was really hoping it was the same actor. And this was like a cinematic universe. It wasn't. It actually wasn't.
It was not.
The Dracula played in both movies, though. And I said, but that was, like I said, there's these big, larger-than-life scenes with larger-than-life characters. And it was fun.
No.
And now he's standing up there with his hat, and the police show, and they're yelling at Van Helsing, and then it cuts to the Vatican.
Yes, which again was awesome.
Yes,
I mean
all the gadgets in it. It was like James Bond's Q.
Yes. Friar Carl was Q, but you had the Buddhists in there.
Yes,
you had rabbis, Muslims. All the religions of the world working together.
Yes,
that might have been the only fantasy in the movie. But I can suspend disbelief when you have vampires and werewolves.
My eye is twitching.
7 took place in the real world. This, you have vampires and werewolves. You're allowed to suspend all disbelief. Religions all work in harmony to stop evil.
My eye is twitching.
I see that. That's fine. You get that taken care of.
It was awesome.
We're gonna bring Valium next time. We think there's a bad movie. You either gotta get him stoned or bring a Valium.
No. I have a fucking. When we're done with these reviews, I'm going to reveal my fucking diabolical plan.
So
I don't like your plan.
but all the gadgetry that they had. I mean, the thing that the gun that just
right. But this is where we also learn that the Vatican is backing certain individuals to go and rid the world of evil beings.
Yes.
And this is where it's learned that they need him to go to Transylvania.
Yes.
To take care of a monster problem.
Yeah, and this is where I said that Jackman was like kind of miscast because he's Van Helsing. Mm-hmm. He has and now Jackman has I think a New Zealand or an Australian accent.
He's actually,
but in the movie he's playing another version of Wolverine.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean use a German accent. Van Helsing should be German.
No, Van Helsing's not German.
Oh,
he's Dutch.
Oh, then Dutch. Oh, I would have loved to see that
anyway,
too. Uh-oh.
Brian says, I'm enjoying the Miller roast tonight. He made fun of me earlier because I said "ought" instead of "out."
What?
The fuck's wrong with you?
You bastard.
You didn't fucking roast him for saying pawn cake. Or Ron and Ron.
He does it all the time. It is the first time the Dutchie ever came out.
Right.
And Jimmy says every show is a Miller roast. No, not every show.
That's the first time the Dutchie ever came out of Brian.
I will say this: there's never an Eric roast.
I'm fucking waiting for it.
That's because
you don't really make a lot of bad decisions.
No, my shit's good.
I'm saying no. I didn't say that. I said you don't make a lot of bad decisions. We're not gonna go that far.
My shit's good. You fucks.
All right, where were we? Okay, so we have
reviewing a shit movie. So that's where you are.
So now we have to get the Dutch English Van Helsing.
Well, actually, what I was going to say was, on the DVD, the bonus shit, they talked about Van Helsing. Van Helsing was an older, like a 1931 Frankenstein movie. There was an older guy.
Abraham Van Helsing is all through the fucking...
I know, I'm just saying.
It's like the character of Abraham Van Helsing is all through the fucking Universal Monster pictures.
Yeah, I mean, I was hoping also for like Mina Harkin to show up. There's a lot of characters that just should have been there.
A lot of the actors were English or Australian.
But they should have just used the accents.
They should have fucking stayed where they were.
Because Hugh Jackman sounding American was the disservice to this movie.
Well, but you got on with you're all right with him being Canadian.
Eh?
There's no difference between Canadian. That's just the same dialect, really. Nobody thinks Canada is different than America. Now,
the friar finds out that he got a fucking going along too,
and he was originally not on board with it, but it's a good thing he did because he was great comedic foil. I love, as I said, he's another great one.
Yes,
Carl was all right.
Yeah,
I'll give you that much.
Now, is this when we first go to Transylvania? Is this the werewolf scene first?
No,
or is it the town?
Well, the werewolf. Oh.
It's the werewolf scene first.
The werewolf scene happens.
Yes, when her brother is tied to the post, or trying to lure a werewolf to attack him.
Yes.
And he takes the bait, and he tries to spin up, and something goes awry with the trap.
Everything goes awry.
Yes.
I mean, if those idiots wouldn't have come on and just started shooting.
Correct.
It's just let the shit happen like they planned it.
Yes.
No, come up and shoot. I mean, they shot the trap up.
Werewolf gets out.
And there's like, we need a silver bullet, and you brought one gun with a silver bullet.
Correct. Her brother's gun.
Yeah, it's like...
Yeah, because only one fucking person in the whole of Transylvania knows that you need a silver bullet to kill a fucking
But not
werewolf.
only that, silver was very expensive.
I was going to say, maybe they were poor.
Fuck you and your suspension of disbelief.
They could have been poor.
At least have some fucking consistency throughout your bullshit story.
No. It happened in 1888.
1887.
No, it was 88. Because the beginning was 87.
That's right, 87. You're right. 1 year after Frankenstein then. Yes.
I'm fucking telling you. All I know is if 2 fucking Miller picks come out this week, shit's going to fly.
All right. So now they're in the towns, and the town people...
The werewolf chases the sister, and almost about to get her, and her brother shows up, and they both fall off a cliff.
Yeah. And that was a bit, you kind of knew how that was going to end.
Yes. Into a river.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah.
So then Van Helsing shows up in the town. All the townspeople are very menacing people. I mean, I gotta say, and this is where the movie started, and I loved it because there's a D&D module called Curse of Strahd that takes place in Barovia, where you're going after a vampire. It's perpetually foggy, and like everybody is dirty and black and wants to kill you.
My. And that's the way this town is kind of set up.
Yes. And when I saw the town, I was like, oh, it's Barovia. This is awesome.
Yeah.
And it's like they're gonna get jumped at like any minute here.
Correct.
And then the clean, you know, how she affords a bath and no one else can, gets up there and is like, who are you? Turn around, don't touch anything, and
Correct.
all that. And then, you know, the jump, and then the vampire.
The 3 vampires show up.
Which was an awesome battle scene.
Yes.
Hold on.
Oh.
Doug says Monster Squad was so much better. You know what, Doug? I'll watch that.
Monsters. Wolfman
Shut
got
up! I'm not-
nards.
Shh. Brian says, "Is this over yet?" Or like I'm thinking, "Is this over yet?" You're not fucking wrong, Brian. You're not wrong. This can't get over soon enough.
You should have watched the movie, Brian. Then you would have, been
Yes.
able to follow along.
And it was fun. It was a fun movie.
No.
They had some flaws. So now the big battle ensues.
Yes.
Where they take out, they at least get, fighting, shooting spikes everywhere.
This is not the fucking big battle.
A big battle.
The
not
cow
the
through
big
the
battle.
cow through the roof when he accidentally
yep.
went to get him and he dodged and
All right, now my first fucking issue with this battle scene. And I know it's a fantasy sci-fi type-ish monster movie. I have yet to see an automatic crossbow. I want one.
Oh, yeah. That's awesome.
a Gatling crossbow.
I want one.
Yeah. See, but that's
Now,
all the
no,
inventions.
no. It's 1888. Fuck you. And feed you fish heads.
It was it's gas powered. I mean,
It was
Yeah.
gas powered. Yes.
and reloadable.
And we're okay. Hang on. I'm going to put a bullet through that fucking argument right here. Okay? A gas operated weapon, right? That's the gas from that is expelled from firing the cartridge. That's how it reloads the next cartridge, right?
I don't know how
we don't know
works.
how it
No,
works.
that's I'm telling you that.
We didn't design
I'm
this
telling
item.
you that's how a gas operated
Let
weapon.
him do his thing.
That's how a gas operated weapon works.
Okay.
There's inherently recoil.
Okay.
Where was the recoil?
I don't know. But
Well,
this
he's
is,
pretty strong.
This is pretend.
Well, no, that's not what you say. Here's what you say. This is a movie with werewolves and vampires and Frankenstein's monsters.
And terrible.
You can say it's a divergent history where these things happened.
No.
Anyway,
So
the holy water.
yes.
they
Well,
get-
the
they-
final thing. Yeah. The final thing is he sees a church with a holy water thing there, and he's running to go get it just as a vampire's coming down.
Yes,
on
they
him.
did, Doug, but it was hand cranked.
Yeah.
And he just so happens to dip his crossbow in at the very last minute and turn around
Yep.
and pop her,
Yep.
and someone dies.
Yeah, the one bride dies.
Yes.
Marishka.
Yes.
And
But at
everyone
the
was
same
sad.
time, they were about to turn the other one, and then they felt it and had to leave. The effects, I thought, were amazing.
For the time, they were very good.
Yeah.
I still think they were pretty good for. And again, the over-the-top acting, I loved. That, like, nobody, it's like, I heard you want to fly. Ah! It was just, it was so much fun. And as I said, Kate Beckinsale and Hugh Jackman were really taking this job seriously.
Yes.
And they shouldn't have. They were the only
know.
ones that were.
Here's the thing. There's a reason this movie got 24% on Rotten Tomatoes. And Rotten Tomatoes is all crowdsourced.
Curmudgeons.
No, it's all crowdsourced. So it's all fucking douchebags like you two.
Then I guess we got to vote.
Yeah. We need to start voting.
Yes, positive.
Ugh.
Everybody out there, vote positive for this movie.
Wait,
I'm positive this movie sucked ass.
Here's the thing, though. He said it got 24%. So that still means that there's 24 out of 100 people that enjoyed it.
yes.
Yeah, which
You
means
got-
there's 76 out of
glass
100
half
that didn't.
full.
No,
Glass
no,
half
it's
full.
glass less than a quarter full. It's 24.
Yeah, but it's still glass.
No.
It's anyway.
Shut up. Move on.
Okay, where were we? Okay, so now they go back to Dracula, who does the effects walking up the wall.
Yes.
And say, don't you care about that? Don't you? You lost a bride. Oh, get another.
Yes.
Oh, I'm trying to think where the movie.
He reminded me of. Reminded me of a cross between Joe Mantegna and just another generic like Italian actor. That's what the guy that played Dracula reminded me of.
Okay.
Do you want to know what I didn't realize? Did you ever watch Prodigal Son on Fox?
Fuck no.
No. Well, anyway, that's the guy that played Dracula,
Okay.
the killer, the serial killer.
Oh, so he's so
And I didn't know him and Kate Beckinsale had a kid together. I didn't know that.
moving on.
Now, okay, what scene was after that?
Well, this would be back to the castle where her and Van Helsing are talking.
Yes.
And she says she's going to go kill the fucking...
Yep, and castle full of weapons and all that,
Yes.
and he gasses her to save her life.
Correct.
Yes.
And she wakes up in the bed.
Yep.
And then she comes out and she's walking around the kitchen, I want to say.
I thought it was just the main
Somewhere,
weapons area.
Somewhere.
Yeah.
And this is where she runs into...
The door, the window's open.
Yes.
She sees the wet footprints.
Correct. And
And
then she hears the water dripping.
Yep. And then battle 2.
Correct. They fight the werewolf.
Yes. Another werewolf.
Yes. This one's brown.
Yes. Where
This one's her brother.
they're her brother. Yes.
Well, they don't tell you that right away.
Well, no, but they show it. It was kind of
If
obvious.
you have a fucking half a functioning brain, you know it's her brother.
Well, yes.
Yes. And I
Yes.
love the transformation scenes where he just rips his flesh.
Oh, my
open.
God, yes.
That's just so awesome.
Yes.
Those were actually pretty cool.
When he was up on the wall,
There's
the
your
moon went
26%.
away. There you go. See? And we're up to 25 now. 20.
24.
It's just okay.
Well, anyway, I think this is when Hugh Jackman comes in, and this is when the son of a bitch, the Wolfman, sees him and just fucking bails.
Yeah, but then he goes after him.
Correct.
And then the Undertaker, the worst, again, like one of the worst. He goes to kind of hit
Brian,
him.
I might need a fucking drink.
He goes
when this
to
is
hit
all
him in the
over.
back of the head.
Yes.
And he turns around. It's just miniature.
I know. Oh. And then
He goes. The Undertaker gets it. He goes to shoot them.
Yes.
And then that was my brother. I know. And it's like, and there's this constant argument of like, will he, won't he kill him?
Yes.
So Brian says, poor Eric could have went and got like 3 drinks while Jim and Bill have discussed this whole thing. I could have. In fact, I have a half a bottle of Crown Royal Apple upstairs. I may have to hit that.
No, nobody ever poor Eric. Nobody ever.
yeah.
He puts us through hell.
This is when we
This
need
is
to
our
say...
turn.
Stop. And Jimmy Westerberg says this movie sounds awful. You ain't fucking kidding, Jimmy. I would rather listen to Pearl Jam than watch this. I don't know if I'll go that far, but it's fucking close. It's real fucking close. You know, I took my headphones off because I don't want to listen to this in high quality audio. I don't want to listen to these two fucks talk about this shit movie in high quality audio. Carry on.
All right.
Thank
now,
you. I was waiting for you to
okay.
be done. We should actually say evening, Brian, as in evening, get out.
No, Brian, you don't go anywhere. You stay here, buddy.
All right. So now, what happens after that? You seem to got a better handle on the scenes.
Now, wait.
Because I'm trying to remember what happened after. Then Carl comes in. Why does it smell like wet dog?
Yes. Now, hold on.
Keep going.
Hold on.
I'll be back.
How do they find out about Frankenstein's monster?
I don't. I think no. Then they go hide out in the. They go hide out in the windmill, and the windmill, the floor breaks through. But was that before or after all this?
I don't fucking remember now.
Yeah. What's his notes say?
We're going to use his notes.
All right. No, I don't think his notes have any scenes on it.
Nope. Didn't even.
Okay. All right. So let's just go. Hell with it.
Remember the painting, though?
Yeah, but yes, because after Carl saved everybody,
The tapestry.
yeah, then he went to have it off with a woman, and that was implied. And then the tapestry came alive
Yes.
and kind of showed a werewolf and a vampire.
Correct.
And it's like, so there's how we win.
There's a connection there. Yes.
Yeah.
We need. And then they had to find a way to Dracula's castle.
That didn't happen. That's way in the future.
Right,
First they gotta. They're at the windmill. I think they're at the windmill, and the floor breaks open where they find Frankenstein.
Ah, that's correct. And then they're help.
And
They've done it.
and then they figure out.
What Dracula wants to use Frankenstein.
I did they figure that out?
Well, I don't know.
I still didn't figure that out.
No, okay. But they brought him. There was a costume party, a costume ball.
No, that's how they were going to parlay. No, that was when they captured Frankenstein.
Okay.
Okay, because because I believe she got captured. You're jumping all over
Jesus
the place.
Christ.
They found Frankenstein.
You said I was in control.
Yeah, because I thought you understood the scenes, and now.
Cheers, Brian.
So then they found the windmill, found Frankenstein.
Whew. Oh my Lord.
And then they found Frankenstein, and then they went off to another town.
Correct.
Where the girl found them.
Yes.
No.
Well,
she gets kidnapped. When did she get kidnapped?
I know Frankenstein got kidnapped.
Yeah, but she got kidnapped first because they were going to use Frankenstein to get her back at the ball.
But
okay, there's a bunch of mishmash we don't need to worry about.
When we're done with this, I'll check that out, Jimmy.
All right, we don't. Okay, so anyway, let's just fast forward. She gets kidnapped.
Yes.
And then one of the women brides come and said, "We'll do a trade."
Correct.
The monster for the girl.
Correct.
Both Dracula and Van Helsing know neither of them are going to do something.
Correct.
Because there's a history, but we don't know why.
Mm-hmm.
Because once again, Hugh Jackman plays a character who lost his memories. That's a typecast.
No, it's a fucking piss poor crutch for for shitty writing. Carry on.
So they go to this ball,
Yes.
which has jugglers and all manner of fun.
Correct.
And it's not until, at least to me, when the mirror scene happens that you realize, oh fuck, this whole castle, it's about to go nuts.
Correct.
And it does.
Yes.
Another big fight, and Carl, the bottle of sunshine.
Correct.
I know it's his father, and kills every vampire in the house.
Hang on. Now I'm glad you brought that up. Because earlier when we first meet Carl, I don't know what it's for. You work in a special Vatican laboratory. Stop. That is like tasked with killing monsters. And you don't know what that could fucking do.
No, he
No,
didn't say
fuck
that.
off.
No, he didn't say that. He knows what it does. He just doesn't know what it's for.
Right.
Correct.
And then he
then-
realized, I know what it's for.
Okay.
Correct.
All right. Hang on.
Yes.
Doug says, I don't remember this movie being this long. Doug, this is 2 hours and 11 minutes of my fucking life.
See, it
I
was that
want a
long.
refund for.
I had to watch it on Tubi. It had commercials. So it was a bit longer for me.
Yeah, same here.
DVD.
No, I
But
watched
I
it on
still, I
Tubi.
still enjoyed it.
Fucking the run time without commercials is 2 hours and 11 minutes. Oh my fucking God. And yes, Brian, they did. They drove me to fucking drinking. I broke out the booze. I've got the Crown Apple in the cup.
The crown in the cup.
So now they've taken the monster
Yes.
away.
Yes.
And they dropped the portcullis.
Correct.
Any movie with a portcullis in it, you got to enjoy.
No.
So,
Especially in a canal.
oh yeah. And now they have to kind of figure out, okay, now how are we going to get to the castle? We've been looking for it forever.
Blah, 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 blah.
And they decipher. They have to, on the painting.
The missing...
Yeah, the
corner
missing
part.
parchment, it works.
Yes.
And they recite it, and the mirror turns into ice, and they go through.
Correct.
And they can't get back, which is weird.
Yes, that was weird.
Hang on. I walked away, so I didn't know if you brought this up. Did they figure out from like Carl's vision that only the werewolf... Did they reveal that only the werewolf can kill the vampire?
They didn't. They kind of they revealed the painting, but they didn't really. Carl didn't talk about it a lot. It's like they didn't say only a werewolf can kill a vampire and vice versa.
But they said we need a werewolf to...
Yeah.
Blah, 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 blah.
Yeah.
Yeah. All right, go on.
Which, of course, during that one fight, Van Helsing gets a tear in him. And then that's like, ha ha ha.
Yeah.
So as the audience, you know where this is going. But let's just get there at our own pace. So
No, let's get there with a fucking quickness.
So they get into Dracula's castle.
Correct.
And they find all the hanging testicles.
Correct.
Now, those are the birthing pods.
Yes.
And they're trying to make them alive.
Yes. So they need electricity for that.
Electricity and the secret of life, and
Correct.
they're using the brother.
Yes.
The first one they used the brother, and everything exploded.
Correct.
Now this is try 2. Well, they did try 2. They exploded. But now they got the monster, so they're on try 3.
Correct.
And this one's going to work.
Yes.
And he goes up before the lightning strikes to try. He's like, this may hurt. I am accustomed to pain. and big fight, big bridges.
Yes.
Like the sidekicks, Igor. But then they find out that Dracula has an antidote to werewolfism. Why does he have the antidote? It's like, yeah, why does he have the antidote?
Because he knows only a werewolf can kill him.
Yeah.
So.
And the antidote is housed in acid.
Yes.
So Kate Beckinsale makes the worst decision ever. She doesn't tell Igor to go first, just in case there might be traps. She just kind of walks in, and then they're trying to figure out how to get the vial.
Yes.
And it breaks. Oh, it is acid. And then another nice smackdown happens between one of the women and Kate Beckinsale.
Yes.
Continue.
And during all this fight, Frankenstein's monster swings in on some cable. I don't know where the cables came from. And he's like, wait, I want to live. Carl lets him live. And yes, Carl, character growth. And he comes in. I'll take care of her. Go. Help.
The only thing I didn't understand is why did they have a silver stake and not a wooden stake?
Well, again, I think that they were using the thing that silver kills vampires. Now, with any vampire movie, you can, like, different vampires have different rules. Some need to be invited into your house. Some don't.
I thought they all did.
No, that's what I mean. You can make... It's a mythical creature. You can make up the rules.
Okay.
Some might sparkle.
No, they don't.
Trigger. So now the battle is going to occur between Wolverine and Dracula. And
Well, then you had no the wolf. The
no,
wolf.
I call him Wolverine because it's him turning into a wolf again.
Hang on. Jimmy said spin the wheel. If it lands on one, we end the discussion.
It didn't land on one.
You cheated.
You cheated. We're almost done.
Thank
Right?
fuck.
Because the electricity happens. All the
All the
vampires
babies-
come out.
yes, they
but
birth.
now they're fighting.
Yes.
You finally got the wolf and Dracula
Yes.
having the fisticuffs.
Correct.
All over the place. Up and down the walls. It's brutal.
Yes.
And all that. But in all of this, sadly, Kate Beckinsale gets in the way.
Correct.
And she dies
Yes.
while delivering the antidote. And Wolverine howls. And it's like, oh, no. And that one line that she has, I've never been to the sea. Well, you ain't gonna now, bitch. Frankenstein got on the sea. Yes. He got on a raft while she was being burned.
Yes.
And all of her family was in the clouds.
And we should also say that all the baby vampires just started
popping.
popping, popping like raisins.
And then,
because if you remember earlier in the movie, somebody said, "Well, the only way to kill them is if you kill him, then you kill all of his babies or anything he made."
well, yeah, that's
Jesus,
well known.
Fuck.
So
That's all well
so
known
then
theory.
No, it's not.
With Wolverine looking up at the sky.
That's not Dracula canon. That's not Stoker canon.
As I said,
With
mythical creatures, you can do what you want.
No, fucking pick one and stick with it. If you're gonna take Stoker's Dracula, go from Stoker's Dracula. If you're gonna take fucking 30 Days of Night, take 30 Days of Night. Don't fucking mishmash the shit. Keep going.
Well, we're almost done because
Yeah,
now
thank
we
God.
looked at the
Funeral
size,
pyre.
and are we going to give him a final line? Nope, right off into the sunset.
There you go.
Past, I guess, a kind of a Stonehenge,
Yes.
but Stonehenge doesn't have a cusp of trees around it.
Correct.
So it was just kind of like something there.
Yeah.
Where are the little children of Stonehenge?
And again, that's where the movie and I gotta just awesome.
Okay,
I
go ahead. Final thoughts.
Final thoughts. They should have. Hugh Jackman and Kate Beckinsale should have been recast. Their acting was like this weird, serious point with all this over the topness that I absolutely loved. I mean, everybody was overplaying it. Everybody, and except those two, which was just like very matter of factly, and it's like that was my only down of the movie.
Okay, what about you?
One of the reasons I picked this was one of the first. I mean, it's so funny. My nephew, he's like 23, 24 now, and I remember this was one of the first, quote unquote, scary movies he ever saw. And I remember, well, he's generally a few years older than my daughter, for Christ's sake. So when I think we watched it, Bella might have been 7, or maybe even a little bit younger, and he might have been like 11, 12 or something like that. This movie scared the shit out of him.
All right.
I couldn't believe it.
Hang on. Brian says, see now, Eric, come on. My movie, Days of Thunder, wasn't this bad for you. Was it? I know you hated it, but for God's sakes, I didn't make you drink. He's not fucking wrong.
He's not wrong.
He's not wrong.
I win.
No, that's not a win. That's not a good thing. Anyway, so okay, I get that this movie
nostalgia. Yeah, I enjoy this movie.
I get that.
Yeah.
All right, my final thoughts, and even on my notes, you fuckers can carry this.
How'd you know I would enjoy it?
I knew you
Bitch,
would.
please. Poorly acted mishmash of Universal horror. This was fucking dreadful. I tried to like this. I really fucking did. I tried. I tried to even say it's nothing more than a popcorn movie. This movie was fucking ass. This was dreadful. This was a fucking chore to watch. I was looking forward to commercial breaks on Tubi. This was fucking terrible.
So you're giving us a thumbs down? Oh, no, you're giving us a finger. Yeah.
I don't know yet.
Okay.
What do you got?
Oh, I give this a thumbs up. This was thoroughly enjoyable.
Show me the thumbs up.
Right there. Is there?
There we go. Thumbs up. Enjoyable movie.
I give this movie the fucking finger.
There we go. Knew that was coming.
Yeah, I give this movie the finger. This was fucking horrid. Jimmy gives Jimmy 0 out of 10. We decided we're not doing the number scale for the movies anymore. We're doing thumbs up, in the middle, down, or the finger. Last week, Bill broke the cherry on the finger by giving 7 the finger. I'm carrying it on, and we're gonna once we have the new wall built in the background. There's going to be a new decoration on the wall.
A middle finger?
No.
Oh.
I'm putting a fucking magnetic board up there. And there's going to be a shit list and a good list. And you fuckers each get a little goddamn icon. And depending on what's picked, you go on the shit list or on the good list.
I've been on the shit list so many times with you. It's not like that's going to worry me.
All right, then I'll make a fuck around and find out scale.
You made me cuss.
I knew I could do it.
Yeah.
Oh, my Lord.
I let an F-bomb slip earlier. No one caught it.
Okay, well,
We'll have to watch the replay.
We're so used to it. Yeah, this was just not enjoyable at all. I mean, this is a new low. This is a new low for our movie reviews. Congratulations, Miller. You pulled Brian out of the shit list.
I'm going to... Brian didn't have a bad movie either. Days of Thunder was a good movie. Correct. Maybe your tastes need to update.
No, they don't. My tastes are just fucking fine.